everybody. How's it going? It is Subscription Sisters, and we are back for another edition of Ipsy versus Ipsy.
By the way, we had to sit around and wait for like 3 hours for this little bag to show up today.
It was so important.
We already had the big one, we just didn't have the little one.
So this is our Ipsy unboxing for the month of August 2019. This is based off of one style quiz, one profile. Guess what? It's mine. And it is our regular Ipsy Glam bag versus our Ipsy Glam bag plus.
$10.70 versus like $26 somewhere in there with
Yeah,
tax.
there's sales tax on there too.
5 full-size items, 5 sample items, so.
Based off of your style quiz, so it's always different for everybody who gets these. You may see some similarities because maybe we like some of the same things.
Maybe.
All right, let's go ahead and get into this and see what we got. If you guys have a moment, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there and give us a thumbs up. We'd love it.
Ooh, it's like army green.
Ooh, I love this.
And it's three-dimensional too. I don't know if you guys can tell that. Like,
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
love this.
This is my favorite style of the Ipsy bag as well. I like the top zipper the best, so.
I love this gold zipper too. That looks great with that. I'm not into the army green, but I love the texture. I'm not really a huge green person. Okay, I'm always spilling things. Alright, so we're gonna do a quick first impressions of the bag here, if I can open it. So it looks like we got a few items. The pink is nice in here too. Look, it's kind of like a mouth. Alright.
Oh, the things you love.
First thing I have is Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm.
Cool.
I love when anything's a balm.
So this is similar to the Belief Moisturizing Face Cream, the Aqua Balm. This is considered an eye cream though, is the biggest difference. I have this, I do like it. It's not like the most amazing eye cream on the planet, but I do like it, so.
Belief though tends to be a very good brand.
Yes.
So I do like that. This has how much product?
It definitely is a small.
5 milliliters. It is
small,
very
because
small.
even as small as the bottle is, it scoops out in there as well. So it's not even the size of the bottle.
So there isn't a whole lot
jar.
in there. Definitely a sample. All right. Next we have Acto Skincare. We've had this brand before, but different item. This is Balancing Mask, and it looks like it's got green tea in it. And it says face, oily combination skin types.
Okay.
So it's like this is just a mask.
So this is created, I now know why they would have picked it, because I'm like, why would they give us a mask? It's designed for oily, acne-prone skin. That's what this type of mask is for.
And that is definitely in my profile. It's in
Yep.
my profile too.
Yes. So I was like, why would they? You hate masks. I don't love them, but that's why. This is designed for that
Again,
type
this
of
is
skin.
0.5 fluid ounces. So sample size again. I'm not a huge mask person. You are right, but
if it's good for that type of skin, I understand.
Yep.
Cool.
Next we have Ico London. Side note, love Ico's liner for your eyes. What do I want to call it?
The eyeliner for the
I
eye.
can't think. It's actually what I use today, and I love it because for me it works perfectly. So I do like their product on that. This is Beach Waterproof Mascara, and fun thing, it's in a tube.
This
So
is,
nice and
it said
squishy.
it's a melt-proof mascara. It does have coconut oil in it, sunscreen, and fruit extracts. Cool.
Sorry, the camera's zooming in and out kind of
I
crazy.
do like actually having sample size waterproof mascaras, because for me, I don't think waterproof mascara
And this
is
is cool because it's got...
I'm talking.
Sorry.
I don't think it's an everyday necessity, because you don't...
No.
I'm not in the water, I'm not in the rain every single day of my life, so I don't usually wear waterproof mascara, but if you're going on vacation, going traveling somewhere, I'm curious about this.
Yeah, and especially if you're just doing a day or two. Yeah, I get it.
I totally use that.
The brush though has got kind of that hourglass, so it looks like it's good for like lengthening and volumizing. I can never say that word.
Volumizing. Why
I
did
don't
you just add an N in there?
Volumizing.
Volumizing.
I don't know why. I always struggle with that word.
This is not an hourglass shape. It's just more of a straight. There's a barely.
Yeah. But there is a little. You have to admit there is a little.
By the way, saying that, Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara is horrible. Horrible. It's absolute crap.
Which is crazy to me because the other
regular
one
is
fine.
good, but the waterproof one is not waterproof. I took it swimming.
So next we have Estate Do Me. This is a baked highlight powder. So I'll first
In
show
the
you
shade Lit.
Oh, it's lit up in here.
Cruelty-free, paraben-free, phthalate-free,
Right.
light gold pearl finish.
Oh, this is cute.
Now for me,
little packaging.
of course, I love highlighters.
Yes.
I have highlight on, but I do not like baked formulas.
Really?
I don't feel like they're as glowy normally. Like they kind of like let me try to get a little bit of this to come off. I don't know. I don't feel like they're ever as intense. Maybe is the right word. No, that's pretty good.
That looks like a normal highlight, yeah.
But do you see how? Okay. What I normally notice with baked highlighters is I'll take a finger and I'll try to like rub it in, and I notice you can kind of tell it disappears almost.
Yeah.
Like if I try to, whereas the
Rub it
highlight
too
I
much?
have right now, this is me rubbing it in, and you can still see it in the light. This I've rubbed in, and it's almost gone on my hand. Like there's just barely.
You know what I was just realizing? I would love to, well, I kind of don't want to go back to our original videos because I know they were terrible, but I would love to go back to our original videos and see the makeup progression over time. Because like I was not wearing highlight when we started, and now look, I have highlights.
So weird.
I'm just saying, I think it would be funny to be like, look, we only wore mascara before.
That was a year ago, and I was doing the same face a year ago.
It's been
I would have to go back 10 years.
Okay, next we have Pixie by Petra.
This also feels like bigger than a sample size.
I thought so. It's like a deluxe
feels
full-size product,
almost
maybe?
full size to me. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a blush, and it is in Whisper Pink. So I'll show you guys this here.
I like Pixie, the brand. They're normally, I think they're just at Target, right?
We had Pixie last month in the plus version, and it was that spray. I forget what it was. It was a spray.
It
of
was a
something.
very, very light pink shade, though. Oh, it's all sealed. That's
Oh, it is sealed. Okay, well, I don't take
light
I can
pink
see
shade.
the
And
color.
again, I think this is pretty full size.
Yeah.
Like for a blush pan, that seems full size to me. So
I love how unique this bag is still. I really like this.
I think these are actually some really fun items.
Yeah.
We've not gotten a lot of these similar things before.
I know.
And
I like the variety.
For $10, I'm actually really happy for this.
I always forget that about Ipsy, that it's only $10. Because in your mind,
Yeah.
you're thinking like, I don't know, Boxy's 21 and Glossy's 21. I go there.
Right.
And I'm like, ooh, I don't know. But you're right. For $10,
I think this is pretty great.
yeah, I think so too. That's a really good one too. Okay, let's get into our plus size version. Let's not waste any time.
Obviously not as exciting as a full-size item,
No. But they nailed my style, Chris. Like those are all things that I will use. So I think that's great.
Yep.
All right, so we will open. First impressions. This looks like it's fun. I'm just saying, like there's a lot of color on
looks
here.
like it's fun.
I'm excited.
Oh.
Okay, well I'm gonna just start with this top one here. So I have Farrah. This is some brushes. It says B. Okay. Wow. That was a first. We've never filmed and had something in the kitchen do something.
Okey-dokey. Awkward.
It's only when we open this box too.
Awkward.
Okay, we have some brushes. That's Be Beautiful, Be You. Are these eye brushes, I'm assuming?
Farrah.
Is that all she does?
That's the brand's name, Farrah.
I know, but I meant, are these all for your eyes?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So what's fascinating, I just quickly did a peek through all of this. 2 of the items in your box
Yes.
are items I have either previously gotten or purchased. This is one of the items I have purchased from them. I purchased these 5 brushes from Ipsy
So when you get yours in, you are definitely not going to get these.
I will not get these items.
We're going to have to do another video just to compare what hers were.
Now they value these guys at $48. I obviously think that's overpriced on brushes. Like,
Yeah.
however, I love these brushes. These
Really?
are my most favorite eyeshadow brushes. As good as Morphe's brushes, which are my equivalent to how good they are. I think Morphe
This one's
brushes
got a
are
lot
great.
in it. It's really fun. You know what's so funny is actually today when I was doing my eye look is when I realized I don't have any clean eyeshadow brushes. And do you know how frustrating that is when you have like 25 of them and you're like, great, I don't have a single clean one. So now I got clean
I always
ones.
laugh because we'll say in videos, oh, we already have lots of eyeshadow. I'm like, you can never have too many because
Well,
I don't wash mine regularly.
But
And
like,
it's
how many different colors did you put on today?
6.
See, and that was me. I had 6 as well
can't
for this
tell,
look.
like-
I know. But like there's a lot of blending and different things. So this is nice.
Yeah.
I like this. This is good. I do agree it's overpriced, but
yeah, but I mean, think about the value of the box. If we're saying $25, this would cost like $5, and I think that's a great deal for these brushes. So,
okay, and especially if you're starting your collection for makeup, you got to have essentials like those too. So those are good. Suva Beauty, this is liquid chrome illuminating drops
in the shade Trust Fund. I love that name.
Trust Fund?
I love that name.
It's weird. Sorry, guys.
You know, like rich, bougie, wealthy people, they got trust funds. They got the ka-ching.
Okay.
And we're here like, what's that?
Ooh.
I love that.
This reminds me of those drops from Cover FX.
What's crazy is it's the same gold shade. It's the same pale gold as the regular Ipsy. So they must know you like gold. Light gold.
Oh, this is so pretty.
Shake well for an all-over glow. Mix 2 to 3 drops in your moisturizer
15 milliliters
or foundation. Why do you always do that? Like I'm reading something and then you're like, and by the way,
because as we've mentioned before,
I don't
hear you. Yeah, you're right here, but oh, this is bougie. Look at that.
Can you see the drop? Can you see the drop?
It's kind of small.
Oh, but look at that. You can see that.
Oh.
You can see the shimmer in there.
This is beautiful. I am so glad they sent me this.
I have the Cover FX shimmer drops. This feels identical. Like,
really?
It feels like the exact same product.
I remember when Cover FX partnered up with BoxyCharm like last year and Kim K was out promoting it and she was dropping all over the place and I was like, oh, that is like liquid gold. And now I have some.
This is not the glitter drops though that was last year. This is definitely shimmer. There's no glitter in it. This is valued at $26.
Okay. I don't think
Cheeks bones. I guess you got
two
of them.
Next we have Thrive Cosmetics. This is a liquid lash extensions mascara.
Remember I got this one last month in my box.
Yes, that's right. And this is super heavy.
This is a super amazing mascara too.
Is it?
Super duper. Yes. And it's like $25 for it.
Okay.
It has actual lash fibers inside of it. So you have to like that type of a mascara.
It is super heavy and wow, it's so thin. The brush is super
pretty awesome.
Thin. Awesome. So this is great for length?
It's pretty cool stuff, yeah.
Okay.
Well, and it's volumizing.
Sorry.
It's got actual fibers and attached to your lashes when you put it on.
Oh, I get it.
Yep.
Huh,
Buildable fibers is what it says.
It's like a liquid falsies.
Do you remember that other brand that used to do it? Remember our cousin would sell it?
Oh.
That had fibers on it. I forget. Unique had fiber mascara. And that was really popular for a while. And I felt like this kind of along the same lines.
That too. So next we have Pure Lee's. This is Blue Lotus Daily Moisturizer SPF 30 Sunscreen. So it's a moisturizer with sunscreen in it.
Yes.
Okay. It says there's no white tint either, and it's for normal to dry skin.
Oh, not good for me. Vitamin E, white tea. It says it's fast absorbing, but when it says dry skin, I'm like, oh, that ain't me.
So we've just got our tube here of product then.
Something interesting I've been reading about with SPF, as important as SPF is to use daily, most people apparently don't use the right amount of product to get the SPF. So for you to get SPF 30, you have to use a pea-sized amount. You have to use the actual amount they recommend for you to use. The
suggested amount.
Yes. Oh. So a lot of people are like, well, I just do a little dab here and there and I'm done, but that's not actually giving you anything or as much as it could.
And there's all your ingredients. I don't know if this is Jordan approved. We're going to start adding that to this channel of whether or not it's approved.
It's not the worst.
Okay.
It's definitely
so
not.
This is Jordan approved.
Well, it's not natural
Jordan
either.
kind of approved.
It's just not the worst I've ever seen, okay?
So if you want to go with something that's not natural, she approves.
However, natural SPFs also are kind of oily on the skin, so I don't necessarily approve of those.
I think it's weird that they sent me this sunscreen at the end of summer. Like, this is August. If they would have sent me this in June, maybe, I would get it. But this does seem weird that it came this late.
Yeah, because I definitely think end of August is considered the end of summer.
School started today.
September is really when they consider fall to kind of get going.
So I just think it's weird, personally. But, All right, next we have a very large item here. I'm really excited about this.
They didn't offer this as an ad because they offered this as an add-on item for me. I could have purchased it.
Oh,
And I'm
okay.
like, what if you would have gotten 2 of them?
So this is Moods by Laura Sanchez. I've never heard of this, but I'm loving the look.
You actually
Packaging
have
is
heard of
adorable.
it.
I have?
In one of my Ipsy bags, which was back in like March, I got an individual pan of this.
Oh.
And it was this shade where I'll even point it out to them.
Okay, so we do have a mirror on here, so you guys can see our lights.
Pretty
And
chunky
then-
little palette too.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
So I have the individual pan of this shade right there, that kind of rose gold.
Let's see, can this come up? Let's do this. There we go. Takes a group effort. So it looks like we've got some eyeshadows. These are bronzer?
I believe it's
highlight?
2 highlighters. Is
Oh,
what it
2
is.
highlight.
Yep.
Okay. So there's 4 mattes on top, then there's 4 shimmers below, and then we've got our 2 highlights. We do have a brush here. This brush doesn't seem that great.
Laura Sanchez is a Colombian makeup artist. She won NYX Face's 2016 Beauty Vlogger of the Year.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Cool.
So, and this is valued at $35, I think it's a great comparison. Like if you get the actual Ipsy bag, you get 1 shadow. If you get the Ipsy Plus, you get the whole palette.
the whole palette.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of times people are really scared of these bright colors in here. I'm personally excited for this because we have been getting so many neutrals from all these boxes. So to get something with color, I think is a huge win.
And as an add-on item,
And don't be afraid of it.
this would have cost $12, by the way. So if you get that as an option, $12.
I think this is pretty. I'm kind of excited to try this. I'm leaning more towards the 4 that are bright, but
I love this shade.
Yeah.
I love it. I
And
think
you've
it's a
been
really
using it?
great one.
yeah. Well, this is cool that I got a full palette in here. I actually think this is the first month where Ipsy has done it in both bags.
I think they're both really good.
They're both 5 stars in my opinion. They're both worth your money for this month. I think these are really, really good. And it's hard to say which is better because again, it's coming down to we are comparing our full sizes versus our sample sizes.
Yeah, and especially because it's not the same cost.
Yeah.
If they each cost the same, then it's really easy for us to be like, well, that's not as good.
If anything, though, this should prove too that it's really based off of your style quiz. I did notice too that I left some reviews for some products and they actually sent me an email and said so I do think if you leave reviews, you get more feedback too.
Also a reason why you should not fake your reviews, like just putting 5 stars on everything because
they're going to send you it.
They're going to send you the same item again if you don't actually like it. So
what did you guys think? Let us know down below. We love to hear you guys' feedback when it comes to our boxes. So give us a comment down below and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button down there as well for us. And we will see you guys. We'll see you guys in our next video. Bye for now.